This episode of the Notorious Nobodies is brought to you in part by God's Eden, the eagerly anticipated new album from Wavy Da Ghawd dropping November 15th. Authentic hip-hop production on that? Check. Hard rhymes to accompany said authentic hip-hop production? Check. This project features some of the best out from Rome Streets, Planet Asia, Eddie Kane, Spoda, Ason Eastwood, and more. Yo, he's got you covered on everything but the neck brace. There'll be vinyl press for this release. Tap in with Wavy to follow up on that via social media. Don't be a friggin' herb talking about, "Che, I ain't got the money." Don't do that. It's going to be on streaming services as well. Just grab that. Check that out. God's Eden, November 15th.
Hit the play button. Cool out. It's time for the Notorious Nobodies show.
Yo, peace. Salutations. Welcome back. Episode number 6. Yo, we were originally going to do this the other day. I say we, I know it's like one person on the Notorious Nobodies, plural, and there's one dude, but I was going to bring in the old lady the other day, and we were going to do this together, and she was getting ready and, making herself more comfortable over there in the bathroom doing her thing, and I guess I was getting my stuff ready over here, setting up. And during that time, I was just sitting there and I just couldn't go through with it. Like the anxieties, whatever bullshit anxieties and doubts just popped up out of nowhere, got the best of me. Didn't go through with it. And I don't know, I felt bad. We had a couple takes going and it just wasn't there. Like whatever motivation was just like sapped. So anyways, don't know what did it. Initially it just popped in my big old melon. And I took a bike ride, and I'm one of those type of people that I try to keep myself like in constant self-examination. Thought about it. I'm like, what the fuck was that? You know what I'm saying? What happened? So I came to the conclusion, I'm like, damn, I got a lot of unchecked baggage, a lot of memories, a lot of stuff that, as like many of us probably, most likely do, just bogging down the hard drive, and I'm like, yeah, I'm 41, man. I think it's, some of these memories are great, but a lot of them are bad. And anyways, these memories, some things, it's just time for letting go, man. And, I'm not, any sort of like guru on how to, manage, anything. I'm just like anybody else, man. I'm just trying to figure things out. So if anything, I just wanted to talk to you from my experiences, memories, letting go, let it be like the theme, what is it about certain memories that stay with us, and some are forgotten, and no matter how great or how hurtful it is, it's always going to be the more impactful, obviously the more impactful memories, that stick with us, and for better or worse, a lot of the times shape our decisions. And beyond that, I just feel like we just gotta kind of, I guess, put aside the bullshit, man, because it's like when we allow ourselves to get, ourselves to slip into those bad moods or whatever, or it's like similar to those moods of like, not moods, but like when we find ourselves in a position of desperation, we do some stupid shit. We say some stupid shit. At worst, hurt people, and there goes those type of memories. So why? I mean, why are great memories great, and why are some things may hurt, and why some of us choose to keep the hurt alive in us as a memory. Obviously not speaking about truly traumatic instances and events that people have been through. People have their own fucked up past or whatever. I'm not trying to judge or whatever, but I'm saying for the most better part, what I'm saying, there's gonna be a time that we're gonna have to let go, what I'm saying, if we want better for ourselves, obviously. And make those steps, what I'm saying? Whether it comes through a community, what I'm saying, trusted group of people, sources, what I'm saying, make those steps. And again, this is like a sort of my therapy, I would like to bring on some more guests, what I'm saying, but I do want to keep it a little bit more consistent than I have been. What I'm saying? It's like I hear Eddie Kane in my head echoing, yo, you got to be consistent. You got to be consistent. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man, a side note, I've been working with Wavy Da Ghawd, shout out. Salute to him. Working on helping finalize some things with the art. Yesterday was a good day. Watched the Crew 3 grow up, go up. SpaceX related space exploration stuff, man. Yeah, we space fans around here. But yesterday was a good day. Again, it's just trying to just filter out those things, man. And a lot of that is what happened last year. And you know what I'm saying? A good portion of my life was just keeping these things, bottled up, or, what I'm saying, as tightly fit with a cork as I can. There's not too many people that I talk to, and not too many, people I consider friends. What I'm saying, there's a lot of people that fit into the category of close associates, So, going back to the memories thing, as with anybody in their average life, we're going to accumulate and gather these memories or whatever. And some of these are going to hurt more than others, man. So why let the bad stuff just get to us, and even the good stuff that and I'm not saying it like I'm holding on to memories like I wish it was like that, what I'm saying? I'm not in a, as it could have, would have, excuse me, could have, would have type of thing. I don't know. I'm just one of those people. I'm a bit on the sentimental side, and my memories are very dear and very fond to me, So I guess through the effort of sorting things out, but yeah, there's a lot of like I said, unchecked baggage, man. The good stuff though, man, like anybody else though in their average life, man, it's like the crazy ass vivid memories, vivid memories, strong enough memories you can smell, memories that just stuff so long ago that it feels like a previous life, but still vivid, what I'm saying? Going back to my childhood and, things of that sort, man. And I feel everybody has those types of memories. And, it's crazy though, because I can't remember what the old lady said 10 minutes ago, what I'm saying? But I remember what she said when we were like younger, what I'm saying? Because we've been together for quite some time. And why is it like that? What I'm saying? Why are we built like that sometimes? Or, what I'm saying? Is it just me? Shoot, I don't remember, what I'm saying, hearkening back to my younger, reckless days of partying, getting all kinds of fucked up. It's like, here we go. Not that I missed that at all. It's like, man, who doesn't have a memory, what I'm saying, of that, what I'm saying, at one point or another. And I'm not trying to encourage that at all. That's not what makes it life, But I'm not particularly proud of, what I'm saying. I don't miss that at all, man. There's a whole lot of Earl and Yuck face, the old lady could tell you. She had the displeasure of, hearing me like, oh, I'm out and I'm not doing so good. Those types of nights. Yeah, never had much of a, you know, too much of a trusted group of a people or friends. Too much, I've always been to myself, But thankfully, I am grateful. There have been a couple of, people I have been able to open up to, joke with, etc. You know, get personal with, and in return, they tell me their personals and all that stuff. So people get close, man. And I there's always been again, my memories are very dear to me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, forgive me, I'm like in a nostalgia mood. You know what I'm saying? I suppose. But I guess I was just thinking about it, and I'm like, damn. Anyways, so I have this trusted group of people. We used to like hang out back in the day, and sadly, it's no longer the case. And it's not at all to throw salt on, what I'm saying, or shame on anybody or anything. I'm just thinking back, like, damn, we used to have great, genuine great times. So it used to be like me, my cousin, a friend of ours, which is now his wife, it used to be great times. It used to be her sister, her cousin, whatever, genuine great times, man. We used to go to the clubs, do the damn thing, do what young 20s somethings, do, and just get smash faced, certain nights recover. Me personally speaking, I found myself in that box in the recovering section, usually the majority of the time. I don't know, man. We used to do the house party thing, when that wasn't we didn't have dough for that. We didn't have dough for that or whatever. We used to do a hotel, hang out, whatever. And I know some promiscuous shit again, man. It was just like some genuine good times, man. Man, we used to have some freaking genuine ass laughs, man. Shit, he's probably gonna hate me, man. But my man Los, man. If you're listening, god damn it. Yeah, I know you remember that night. There was this one time that we had rented a hotel. And man, after, whatever bullshit night of drinking at the local scene or whatever, we went back to the hotel. Oh yeah, my man Lowe's decided to just dip back to the hotel before us, whatever. We go maybe half hour, 45 minutes later. It could have been an hour. So we go back. My man is passed out. He has the only key and he's passed out on the bed. We see him through the window and we're like, oh no, how we're gonna do this. So what I did, because the shit had a freaking big pane. It looked like those sliding glass windows, but it didn't slide. Obviously, it's a hotel. They're gonna keep people out, and so it had a little metal vertical support beam, and there was a piece of flashing or some kind of covering that I could screw on loose. So we get a screwdriver, we unscrew that shit. We had another key. He put the little door stopper thing, the little bar thing to stop the door. So we couldn't get in. So anyways, I get that little freaking bar and I start wailing at him because thankfully enough, he's sleeping at the bed closest to the door. So I'm wailing on it and everybody's screaming through the door, Laos! It must have been a good 20 minutes, 25 minutes of that. And poor guy, I fucked up his leg with all the scratches because, I can't put the bar to lightly tap him like this. No, it was a very tippy tip. Very tip of the bar scratching him. So, he had like scratched up leg. Anyways, man. Good times. Good times. Yeah, man. But I would be that dude finding myself, man. I had no control, man. I don't know. I would be the one to find myself hugging that damn toilet each and every fucking time like it was my job. Saying personal issues, whatever. Hurting for years. I was a father at 21. You know what I'm saying? And there's me thinking about it now, you know what I'm saying, in retrospect or whatever. And I might be sharing a little too much, but you know what? Fuck it, you know? I didn't have my shit straight. That I didn't know how to pace myself with alcohol at all. And shit, and that's a good chunk of the reason why I don't drink till today. I don't really get down like that, man. But again, I'll probably have a shot or two or some and stick to that, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? That's it though. I'll probably call it a night, and that's it. And it was just a freaking constant problem. I would always be a freaking, you know what I'm saying, sweaty mess somewhere in the fucking bathroom of a hotel, or oh my God, back in the rave days, man. You know, like I'd say around 99, 2000 sounds about right. We used to go to a club named Cyberzone, and that's fuck, man, I forgot where it's at, man. But over here in Florida, man, there's a lot of heads out there that really, if anybody was actually listening, can tell you, it was a popular scene over there. And the place was, you know what I'm saying, set up like a freaking, like it had different rooms and, you know, various different bars you can imagine. So anyways, it was this one time that it was me and my cousin. It was a different group of people. My cousin had some friends. We were going to meet up with him, his friends at their houses over there toward, you know, while going towards the direction of the club. So, after the build up, you know what I'm saying, and we're getting buzzed, you know what I'm saying, come on, who doesn't get an initial buzz, you know what I'm saying, before, you know, to be driving sloppy, no, and I'm trying to freaking sound my utmost responsible at 41 about stupid reckless shit. Our hearts were in the good places. We weren't causing trouble. A lot of bad shit could have happened. And, you know, after all the build up, we getting around to these people's houses. We start meeting up with people at their houses. We do a little bit more drinking, a little bit more smoking, a little doing what kids do. So we getting that buzz meter is just going up steady. We get buzzed after a long drive, you know what I'm saying, to the saga of going to these people's houses, and, you know what I'm saying, I got to the club kind of buzzy. It was a long drive there too. So I'm like, damn, thinking back again, why didn't I get somewhat sobered up? At least I guess there was no water present, Chad. I used to do terrible with that. There was no goddamn water to keep myself hydrated so I wouldn't be sweating like a goddamn mess. So we finally get there, and I'm managing it okay. I could say I remember that part, man. I can't tell you exactly what the window of time must have looked like before things turned sour. And I remember a point at that night that shit just started to go wavy like crazy, man. And my eyesight just started, like, you know, when you get dehydrated, gets a little white, or I don't know what they call that. But I did not feel good. And I don't think I ate much that night too, man, because that was another thing back in my younger days I was horrible at. So I must have found my way to the bar in some corner, and I took a seat and I put my head down, and the place is fucking jumping. It's jumping. The fucking shit is going live. Fucking lasers. And I think there was even an artist, a little popular, whatever, dance artist, whatever at that time, you know, doing a performance. And it's fucking jumping. And I'm in a freaking corner, just saturated with sweat, with my head down. And I passed out in a corner, fucking sweating, mad, a mess. I wake up later because my cousin, like, you know, it was my cousin. He was shaking me. My cousin, I still remember that he was dressed in a fucking, shit was hot as hell in that club, but goddamn drugs. So the fucking guy had like this, like, furry ass fucking sweater and shit, man. So it was like, anyways, the fucking shit was a mess. So he's waking me up. He's like, Chad, how the fuck is you sleeping? This fucking place is jumping. How the fuck is you sleeping? and I'm just sloppy, wiggly fucking wiggle worm, man. Just and I'm looking down, and there was vomit on the floor. I felt so bad, but could I do some shit about it? No. What am I gonna do? Ask the fucking person at the bar for a mop? What do I look like? So, fucking mess, man. Again with the memories, I found myself this one time. We went to Halloween Horror Nights. Must have been like maybe 2000, yeah, around that dumb shit around that time frame, right? 2000, 2001. Oh God, yo. We go to Halloween Horror Nights, and it was one of those nights of fucking drinking and stupid shit again, man. And back in the day, what was wrong with me? I just would just have a sip and down goes everything else. You know what I'm saying? The fucking mouth go the mouth goes numb or something, and I just go off. So anyways, we go to Halloween Horror Nights. It was one of those nights of drinking. And I don't know where the idea came from or whatever, man, because I don't remember it was like a planned thing or whatever. So we go to Halloween Horror Nights, and I had been drinking, and everybody else had been drinking too, the whole lot. So, motherfuckers, man, I fixed myself a big cup, maybe like good 10, 11, 12 inches. I don't know what the fuck. Should have some good width to it too. So it was filled with some strong Long Island iced teas. You know what I'm saying? With a cheap bullshit mix that you buy like at ABC. The shit was not good. Started drinking it. We on the way over there. Whatever food I must have ate that night, I think it must have been some like, I guess me trying to implement some kind of learning, apply it to for my past adventures. I ate something, rice, whatever it was, rice and beans or something, man. Cause we ate some bullshit, man. It was me, a couple roommates, my cousin, and motherfuckers was like living like broke college kids, man. We didn't have money for for food like that, so we were gonna make some crazy ass food combinations and eat it. So I'm not saying that it was bad food or this or that, man, but maybe it didn't help, So we drinking. We over there, we're having a dandy old time, yo. We go into the Halloween Horror Nights because it I don't know about now, man, because things are different. Anyways, back then they had, basically a predetermined path to get through the whole thing, right? So we're making it through. And it's stupid, and the girls are going with their cheap screams and whatever, having a good time, right? Hello, my bien, So I don't know, man. At some point or another, my mouth just starts getting dry. That feeling of like, oh God, got to keep that liquor down. That feeling of throwing up starts to show his face. That's the first fucking bad omen. We get through the whole shit, man. And it must have been like towards the end of the night. We're just about ready to leave, but not just yet. We wanted to just kick it and walk around for a little bit more, whatever, whatnot. So I'm like, I feel my stomach churning a little, a little bit of a bowel movement. So I go to the bathroom, and I'm like, cool, man. This will be my break, man. I could get some water over here. I could take a minute for me to catch my breath, saying, and look, instead of looking like a pale-faced fucking idiot, hanging out with people. Oh, there goes Che again. Nah, I'm going to do that by myself in the bathroom. I go to the bathroom and I handle my business. Yo. I go in the stall, and it was a handicapped bathroom stall. I remember that much. And I start handling my business. And I don't know what happened. I must have been me bending down or something to freaking just let down my drawers, and shit I start, I sat down, I start doing things, my thing, start doing my things. And then I start breaking down into a crazy ass sweat like profusely. And I just started to lose it. You know what I'm saying? I felt myself getting weaker and weaker. I was like getting short of breath too. I was like, oh shit. Started getting some paper towels to dry myself up. I started drying myself as much as I can. And I'm like, why am I going through this? Why am I going through this? It was the fucking alcohol, obviously, you shithead. So I just started going through it. And the room starts spinning, the bathroom starts literally spinning, and I couldn't take it anymore. And I just like, oh my God. Yo, my stomach started churning something horrible. Yo. And I'm like, yo, I gotta let go of whatever's inside. I gotta throw up. I gotta just let it out. You know what I'm saying? I could always rinse my mouth. I could always freaking get a soda. I could always get a mint, something, and freaking come back like nothing happened. If I could just manage to get through this and dry this fucking saturated shirt, sweat, pants, my damn underwears were getting sweaty. I had to let it go. I couldn't stand up. I was nowhere near done. I couldn't wipe myself. So what I do, good thing I was in a handicap store where there's plenty of room, because I tilted my fucking face to the left and let that bitch rip. Yo, I let that shit rip. That shit formed a fucking mural. That shit fucking made a mess. That shit is something fucking unlawful that no one should have to fucking deal with, yo. Yo, that shit, I felt so bad. That's another story. But yo, just letting it all loose from what felt like every fucking conceivable fucking hole in my body, man. Just, God. So I'm finally fucking coming to. And it felt like I fucking like just like hunched, because I remember placing my hands like this over, you know what I'm saying, so I just don't fall off. So I'm not fully knocked out, but I'm like coming to where, I don't know how do you fucking put it into words, bear with me, yo. So I'm coming to. And I'm like, oh my God, how long has it been? I don't have a fucking phone on me or nothing. You know, my people must have been, I don't even have a fucking idea how long. There was no time, no clock in the bathroom, nothing like that. Or I didn't have any idea what was going on anymore. So I came to, I started gathering my stuff. I started picking up whatever like I can, so that because my self-conscious just started like activating, man, with a little dash of OCD, because my mom always told me, don't leave a mess, man. That's just bad manners, clean up after yourself. I couldn't do it, Mom. Yo, I needed a squeegee for that bitch. Yo, I left the bathroom stall as is. I couldn't do anymore. Yo, I must have stayed there for like a good 5 minutes, just standing on my feet, making sure I can balance. There's people coming in and out the bathroom. They don't want to know what's going on behind these fucking plastic crazy walls, in the bathroom stall. Yo, I don't know if I was making noises during my fucking like weird freaking like blackout moment when I don't know if I was making noises while people were coming in and out of the bathroom. It was just bad. It was bad. That I walked away, it was a freaking mess of just tissue and just, yo, unlawful. And that's my Halloween Horror Night story. No one should have to deal with that shit. Yo. Fucking. Anyways, yo, but my point, yo, that's one of those memories, man. I don't think it's ever gonna go anywhere. That shit is archived pretty good. Don't know if it's the holiday season. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm a bit of a sentimental, guy to start with, man. But I just found myself thinking back on certain things, while growing up. Certain things that I've done, certain wrongs that I've done, some things that I've, because I was hurting. people I've might have, saying wronged, and what their memories of me must be like, you know? And, I'm not, anybody's going to be like, oh man, but he deserves it, man. But, that person deserved it rather, saying it's like, fuck them. And not everybody deserves that, man, but some do. Fuck them. Nah, but, I did allow myself to hurt, for a while without identifying what the problem, the source of the issue was coming from, so I could start, working on that. I became the hurt, that spread my shit like a fucking shit mob, who, it's a bit of a fuck face, man, to just, just do shit, we're always gonna do shit, get into dirt, cause our parents some grief or whatever, man. But it's like, I just feel like, I keep myself in self-examination. I think about, the things that I've done and how I can better myself. And, yeah, obviously, man, I'm 41, as I just believe it's everybody's personal responsibility to, don't be a fucking asshole, obviously. That's law. But let's learn from our mistakes, obviously, too. I feel like, all of life is just putting things into place, man. Sorting it out as it goes, man. There's going to be that, that one nasty file cabinet, man, that nobody wants to deal with, There's going to be a lot like that. The shit just doesn't go away on its own, man. And it's like, some of those people I used to hang out with, I ended up hurting, there's quite a few I'm not in contact with, and that's okay. Again, I'm not trying to throw salt on it or whatever. I just know that I'm not the same person anymore. That gives me peace. It did bother me. Even up until this point, it must have bothered me to, want to talk about it. The memories are great and always bring a smile, but they carry a weight sometimes, yo. And I was holding on to some of them, the bad ones too, like a self-fucking masochist, And throughout the years or whatever, it's like the person's value. And again, going back to last year's freaking weird fucking chess shitstorm, it was just, I guess it was the culmination of that, kind of familiar in that sense, because I didn't go through no shit like that since I was younger, So it's like, no, not this again, I gotta fucking put a cork in it. No, that's not the answer, homie. Let's work it out. And I'm not even trying to be like too like on the funny side, bro. If I need to see some therapy, which I feel like to a certain extent, I feel like I do, why the fuck not? If it helps people to help process things, and get to a better place in their life, I'm not saying crazy, and neither is this kind of like cry out for help or anything. It's just, we're all going to go through our shit, man. And everybody's got their story, obviously, man. And obviously what you've been through ain't what I've been through. And obviously you're not going to treat it the same way. And I'm not trying to cry victim. I'm just here talking my shit, what goes through my head, But I am aware of the, especially now at an older age, man, the various prisons that we as a people, we place ourselves, the various prisons that I placed myself in, keeping myself thinking like I'm just that person. This person thinks ill of me, maybe I am that, it's a perfect nesting ground, man, for the unnecessary, most harshest, negative down talk, to yourself, I know I talk shit to myself, You know, for the most part, whatever, man. If it makes me feel like I'm getting shit done, and hey, makes me a better person sometimes, man. My problem is that the shit that I talk to myself, you know, saying there's not shit that I'm gonna not that I won't tell myself, that I won't tell somebody else out of love. You know, saying, because with the utmost love and respect too, it's just not. I'm not gonna be brash about it. I'm just saying, if I could be honest with myself, let's be honest all the way around. You know what I'm saying? If I love you, if I care about you, this is, you know what I'm saying, this is my piece, you know? But yeah, man. Just moving towards, you know what I'm saying, I guess being more goal oriented, you know what I'm saying, also helped me to process things, you know what I'm saying? Cause doing all this thing with the whole, I don't know if you with the whole, you know, all the bad memories getting back to me, these doubts or whatever, it just kind of shut myself down even more. You know, you're gonna keep yourself away, whatever, from what I was talking about in the previous episode. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to shy away from talking with people. This is one of the reasons why I'm even doing this, is because even though I'm not talking with anybody or whatever, there's a form of, obviously, of expression, you know what I'm saying? Just moving towards being more goal oriented, working with fellow creatives, you know, learning how to get out of my own way, is my thing now. All in the effort to build, you know what I'm saying, new memories, man. We owe it to ourselves, you know? Whatever shit we go through, you know what I'm saying? We got to learn how to put that shit aside sometimes, man. I'm not any sort of guru, expert, you know what I'm saying? Just a dude having the human experience, man, just like you know? But, yeah, man, if anything, I just wanted to talk to you about a real quick one. Another short and sweet one, you know? It's just me over here, you know? There's only so much I can say to help fill, you know, same fluff over here. I'd rather keep it short, sweet, direct. And, yeah, man, I really appreciate you guys' time. You guys tuning in. I appreciate the love. I appreciate everyone out there. Yeah, man, just stay up, bro. Stay up, stay healthy. Watch the sparks fly, like I say, and be good. Be good to yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm gonna be quite busy, man, because I'm gonna be trying to get some more folks up on here, book some more guests. I'm got some things going with the art as well, and yeah, man, just doing an all around more consistent effort, man, to do this whole podcast thing, man. I don't like that feeling, bro. You know, the only thing that I have, you know, that I'm not a public speaker. I'm not a professional. You know what I'm saying? I used to be that kid that was, you know, kind of like thrust in the fucking forefront. You know, when we used to do like group projects in school and, you know, somebody had to do the group presentation or whatever, I'd be like, yo, you do it. You know what I'm saying? You do it. I find myself doing it. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, I used to do like little parts, you know what I'm saying, in the Kingdom Hall. Is all I got. I'm not a public speaker, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and this shit is just expression, man. I really do dig the podcast thing, man. I really want to keep it going, y'all, and I appreciate you guys. And gonna be like I said, do this a bit more consistently, and yeah, man. Let me just wrap it up, y'all. You guys take care though, man.